B-Marsh Boxing back at it once again. Breakdown and prediction. Pay-per-view September 26th on Showtime. We got a Unification on Showtime PBC. 154 pounds, junior middleweight, light welterweight. Or is yeah, junior middleweight division, 154 pounds. We got Jeison Rosario, the unified champion at 154, holds the IBF and the WBA 154 pounds titles versus Jermell Charlo, the WBC champion at 154 pounds. Okay, so this is a very good fight right here. Both guys have only one loss on their resume. 20 wins, one loss, one draw for Jeison Rosario with I think like 14 KOs. Not bad at all. And Jermell Charlo, I believe, has 33 wins, one loss, no draws, and 17 KOs. Okay. So I'm looking forward to this fight, man. This is a very good fight. You know what I'm saying? Really and truly, when I first heard about the fight, I didn't think it was a pay-per-view fight. I'm going to keep it tall with y'all. But then I seen the lineup and everybody who's fighting on the card, from Joel Casimero, of course, the Charlo brother fighting at 160 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I really couldn't be mad at this particular fight. For one, like there's 3 world title fights on the card, you know what I mean? 3 world title fights, not no regular thing neither. Not none of them Reggie belts. You check it. So, Danny Roman is on that undercard as well. You know what I'm saying? Fighting Juan Carlos Payano, Brandon Figueroa, um, Luis Neri. So it's gonna be it got a whole lot of great fighters, whether you like them or not. These are very good quality fights, you know what I mean? I'm looking forward to it. We haven't had really good quality cards during this pandemic, but here we go. We got Jermell Charlo versus Jeison Banana Rosario. Okay, now this fight right here, man. This is a fight right here. Jermell Charlo's been waiting for a long time to be in position to now be a pay-per-view star. I've been telling y'all, man. These guys been pros from 2007, Slim. We're in 2020 now. That's a good 13 years these guys been grinding, okay? I've been seeing the Charlos on my TV, at least Jermell Charlo at first, seeing him on my TV since 2010. Just as long as I've seen Canelo on TV. So, you know, long time coming for these brothers. And here they got an opportunity to fight on nothing else but pay-per-view, get the paper that all fighters dream to attain. Becoming a pay-per-view star, becoming a fighter. This is prize fighting. I'm saying fellas try to get paid and they need to be compensated well for getting punched in the face for our entertainment. But at the end of the day, Jeison Rosario might be an impediment for Jermell Charlo. Let's get into this breakdown and prediction. Jermell Charlo definitely has a better resume. You know what I'm saying? Has only one loss. A fight that I actually thought he won. I was rooting for Tony Harrison. I'll keep it tall with y'all. I picked Jermell Charlo to win the fight, and he got a dubious decision. As a matter of fact, he got a unanimous decision. I didn't understand that. Was I happy for Tony Harrison? I was happy, of course, but I know he didn't win the fight. The second fight with Tony Harrison was lit, and the man Tony Harrison was whooping that ass. That shit wasn't no what you call it, wasn't no fluke up until he got caught in the 11th round. Even with a knockdown in round 2, he was still leading the on my scorecard and all 3 of the judges' scorecards up until the knockout. You know what I mean? Now Jermell Charlo has sneaky power. You know what I mean? If you look at his resume, as far as his knockout KO percentage, it's not that impressive. Not as Jeison Rosario, but these two guys do know how to place their punches in positions where they'll get fellas hurt. And Julian, what's his name? Jeison Rosario did that with with Julian Williams, J Rock. Now going into the 5th round when J Rock got stopped, I had that fight a draw. I gave round 1 to J Rock, round 2 to Rosario, round 3 I think I gave it to Rosario if I'm not mistaken, round 4 to J Rock, round 5 Good night, Charlie. Over there in Philadelphia, J-Rock got knocked out in front of his home crowd in his first title defense, holding two straps. Jesus Christ, I don't know how Slim gonna come back from that, but good luck to J-Rock. Jeison Rosario is a big junior middleweight. Will he be bigger than the man Jermell Charlo? I don't think so, not necessarily. I think even Jermell Charlo even has a longer reach, 73 inches, as opposed to the man Banana, Jeison Rosario's reach, which is about 70 inches. You know what I mean? But what's his name? Rosario has a 1 inch height advantage at 5'11 as opposed to Charlo, who's 5'10. Now, J- um, Jermell Charlo can be outboxed straight up and down, no question about it. You know what I mean? Really and truly, if it wasn't for the knockdowns in the Austin Trout fight, I would have had that fight a draw. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the what you call it, the Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, the first fight. If it wasn't for the man, what's his name, Julian Jackson in the first, what was that, the vacant WBC belt that was on the line. You know, the man had only, I really didn't even give him any round, if I can recall correctly. I didn't give the man Jermell Charlo any round. He was getting outboxed. Now, the Banana needs to really focus on his jab, pump his jabs, fight behind his jab, throw the right hands, throw them left hooks to the body. You know what I'm saying? Don't stand in front of Jermell Charlo. You have to box. Like the rounds he won in in the J Rock fight, you know what I'm saying? He had to pull that pull counter was percolating for the man Jason Rosario. You know what I mean? That's how the man J Rock his left eye was busted up by round two. You know what I'm saying? Man was leaking from the eye in round two. It's because of them pull counter right hands. You know what I'm saying? Jason Rosario can't, and there were times in the fight where I thought he was putting himself in position to get caught or clipped, and if he gets caught by Jermell Charlo in them same type of situations, he was there with the man. What you call it? Um, he gonna get hurt. He gonna get hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? Playing with Jamal Charlo, you know what I mean? He got to keep his defense tight. And I'll admit to y'all from what I've seen, Jason Rosario's defense is not A1, you know what I'm saying? But neither is Jermell Charlo's. Jermell Charlo can be outboxed. Tony Harrison was outboxing. You got to pump that jab, keep him at the end of your jab stick, put it out there like a broom, keep your lateral and side movement. I'm saying, and just stay out of the way of this guy, and he will get frustrated, and he'll begin to open up. Jermell Charlo. I'm saying he will begin to open up and start unleashing combinations. Not so accurate. Some of them will be wide. I've seen that versus Austin Trout. I've seen that with numerous fighters. You know what I'm saying? Only time he really is very confident as far as when he's fighting the likes of that what's his name? That Hispanic Mexican guy. Is it Ocado? The guy that he fought and he laid the F out in between the Charlo fights. Those type of guys. Charles Hatley. You know what I'm saying? Charles Hatley was much smaller too. And Charles Hatley looked like an amateur versus Jamel Charlo, excuse me. So Jason Rosario needs to frustrate the man, Jermell Charlo. I'm saying outbox him. He'll start to open up, and that's where you got to take advantage. You know what I'm saying? The pull counter rights, you got to put point, point, you got to uh, place punch placing points. That's what the man Rosario can attain in this particular fight. Jamel Charlo is really trying to go take his head off. You know what I mean? I don't think Jamel Charlo's really banking on going 12 rounds. It could go 12. I believe it will go 12. You know what I'm saying, but he would like to end this in between the distance. You know what I'm saying? He does have a nice uppercut, you know what I'm saying? Jamel Charlo on the inside, you know what I'm saying? When fellas are maybe throwing left hooks or got themselves open, throwing a punch, and maybe he evaded it, and he got a nice uppercut. Jason Rosario got to watch out for that, you know what I mean? Jason Rosario just got to fight a composed fight, man. I'm trying to tell you, everybody who I've seen fight Jamel Charlo, fight a composed fight, fighting behind the jab, outboxing him, picking up points round by round, they can beat this guy. I'm saying Jermell Charlo though does have a lot of resilience. He ain't gonna give up. If it goes a distance, it goes a distance. He will be coming forward. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna be there fighting off the back foot, pumping the jab, just trying to keep it safe, picking up points. Nah, he's a very aggressive guy. Trying to live by their moniker, Lions Only. And the man Jeison Rosario should be able to use that against him. Will he be able to? I'm not so sure. That's why we're doing this breakdown and prediction, and we're waiting for this fight on the 26th. You know what I'm saying? Jeison Rosario doesn't have quite the experience at this light heavy. I'm sorry, light middleweight division. What's his name? Like Jermell Charlo. Excuse me. Yes, he has beat J Rock. Very good win. I didn't see that coming. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. You know, I've seen the guy lose to the man Jeison Rosario. I'm sorry, not Jeison Rosario. What was that guy's name? Jamaican guy. Nathaniel Gallimore. And that was a close fight, but I thought Gallimore won the fight. You know, Gallimore's a dog too. You know what I'm saying? Both of these guys from the Caribbean. Um, you know what I'm saying? Jeison Rosario and what's his name? Nathaniel Gallimore. And Gallimore put this guy on the canvas at least 2 to 3 times, you know what I mean? And and I think Jermall Charlo has the ability to stop Jeison Rosario, you know what I mean? Like I said, his defense is not the greatest and he can get caught, but he just needs to tighten up his defense and really pump that jab, fight beyond the jab, you know what I'm saying? In the J-Rock fight, you could see when he got into exchanges with the man, what's his name? J-Rock. And he got caught, you know what I'm saying? Not got caught to the point where he got hurt or got put to sleep or anything of that sort of nature. But when you fighting a guy like the man, Jermell Charlo, you can't make those type of mistakes because he ain't the biggest knockout artist, but he can lay your ass out. And all it takes is one punch from him. Ask Hatley, ask Erickson Lubin, ask that Cotto guy, the Mexican dude who fought Lubin, and Lubin laid him out as well too with the left hand. Who else? Look at Tony Harrison. That was high level boxing. High level boxing. And all the man Harrison had to do was stay on his feet for the last 2 rounds, 11 and 12. And we probably will be, and not probably, we'd be talking right now about the unification with Tony Harrison versus Jeison Rosario. You know what I mean? So Jeison Rosario is a big kid, but he ain't going to have so much of a size advantage versus the Charlo, you know what I mean? Jermell Charlo. But he needs to pump that jab, fight on the outside. When he gets on the inside, throw them left hooks to the body, throw them left hooks, you know what I'm saying? Keep his right hand up, you know what I'm saying? When you pump that jab or throw the left hook, jab off the hook, you got to bring your left hand back too. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just the right hand like a telephone. You got to pump that jab, snap it out, jab off the hook, bring your right shit back, you know what I mean? To avoid any possibilities of getting caught in between, whether it's that uppercut counter that the man Charlo has or his left hook, you know what I mean? Jermall Charlo straight punches, you know, I've seen him work against the Hatleys and the Cottos, but against the guys like Austin Trouts, the Tony Harrisons, high caliber 154 pounders, it was more his hooks that are percolating. Because like I said, he's aggressive, he'll get frustrated, and he wants to get closer, he's going to be throwing them hooks. Jeison Rosario got to hit him with all kind of shots in order to win this fight, you know what I mean? But I think the experience factor is in the Jermell Charlo's, and I think he's going to find a way, especially on this big stage. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a close fight. I think by the time I think the man Charlo will be down on the cards, you know what I'm saying? But he's going to find a way to pull it out and possibly get a stoppage, you know what I mean? I think he possibly might get a stoppage, or if it goes the distance, it's going to be a controversial decision. I'm trying to tell y'all what I think is going to happen, you know what I mean? So I got this fight being a controversial decision if it goes the distance. If it goes inside the distance, I got Jermell Charlo with the stoppage. Stoppage possibly on his feet. Not no knockout like Hatley and them type of guys, you know what I mean? He going to stop him on his feet, you know? And I believe that'll probably be around, I don't know, the 10th, the 9th, somewhere between the 9th and the 10th round. You check it. So I have Charlo winning this fight. If it goes the distance, controversial decision, but I'm picking him to win via stoppage. And that's just off the strength. I'm not too sold on the man, Jeison Rosario's defense. You know what I mean? Although he did bust up the man, J-Rock's eye, he still was getting tagged and it was a close fight. So I think Charlo will win this fight via late round stoppage. B Marsh Boxing, your thoughts and comments. Oh, what's up? B More the BK in the chat. What's up with you, big man? He's in the chat. He says, what's good, B Marsh? I've been waiting on you to drop something on these fights. Man, my thing is Charlo has a granite chin because Tony Harrison hit him with some mean shots, man. Rosario, we got to see. I mean, Rosario has cannons in his gloves. Yo, I can't believe people are complaining about $75 for these dope matchups. I'm all in for sure. B Martian, I mean, no question. Yeah, man, I ain't tripping over 75 bucks, man. There's a good card, dogs. This is a good card, man. Yo, this is 3 titles on the line. Hopefully, Brian Castano can beat Teixeira, come back with that WBO strap to the PBC. And then he's talking about, I just read an article today where he says he wants to unify, become undisputed. He ain't going to be faking, man. He's going to want to fight the winner of this particular fight. But he got to get past his fight. B More the BK says, word is Rosario never had a full camp prior to J-Rock, and it had paid dividends. Great matchup, in my opinions. A lot of bang for your buck. Absolutely, man. Yeah, he had it. And he really got a good training camp. I seen the little PBC shit that they had to build up for that fight. He was down there in Miami, Florida, or Fort Lauderdale, living with other boxers. You know what I mean? It's like dormitory style. It's like they really in prison or campus out. Fellas all living in one house. The manager don't even let them really leave the house unless it's for boxing related stuff. You know what I'm saying? They get their shopping done, everything get done for them. And I think that type of atmosphere right there was very conducive to the man winning that fight in Philadelphia versus J-Rock. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to this fight, man, and the whole card, period. And I got more breakdown and predictions. Y'all heard what I said. Leave your thoughts and comments. Big ups to everybody in the chat. Be more the BK. Salute my G, and I'm gone. Peace.